sausage, sizzles, crisp breads, crack. Hot dogs hiss. And carrots snap. Bacon boils. And fritters fry. Apples squelch in apple pie. Baked beans bubble. Gravy grumbles. Popcorn pops. And stomach rumbles. I'm hungry. Has all that food made you hungry too? Well, it's nearly lunchtime, and I'm helping to cook the school dinners. Everyone's very busy. It's almost time for the children to arrive. I hope they enjoy the food. There should be plenty to choose from. There are plenty of stories about food to choose from. Which one shall we have? Aha. This one's about a boy who has a baby sister called Gemma. And she's very fussy about what she eats. The story's called Eat Up, Gemma.
One morning we woke up late. I couldn't find my shoes and Gemma wouldn't eat her breakfast. Eat up, Gemma, said Mum, but Gemma threw her breakfast on the floor. Later on, we went to the market. Mum bought a bag of apples and some bananas. The man at the fruit store gave me a bunch of grapes. He gave some to Gemma too.
Eat up, Gemma,
said the man, but Gemma pulled the grapes off one by one and squashed them. When we got home, Grandma had made the dinner.
Nice and spicy.
Dad said.
Just how I like it.
It was nice and spicy, all right. I drank 3 glasses of water. Eat up, Gemma, said Grandma. Gemma banged her spoon on the table and shouted, but she didn't eat a thing. The next day was Saturday, and Dad took us to the park. We had chocolate biscuits for a treat. I ate 2, and then another 2.
Eat up, Gemma,
said Dad, but Gemma didn't eat her biscuit. She just licked off all the chocolate and gave the rest to the birds. In the evening, our friends were having a party.
Eat up, everyone,
said our friends, and we all did, all except Gemma. She sat on Grandma's knee and gave her dinner to the dog when Grandma wasn't looking. After the party, my friend came to stay, and we had a midnight feast. Gemma didn't have any. She was too tired. In the morning, we made Gemma a feast. Eat up, Gemma, said my friend. Gemma picked up her toy hammer and banged her feast to pieces. My friend thought it was funny, but Mum and Dad didn't. Soon it was time for us to put on our best clothes and go to church. I sang very loudly. The lady in front of us had a hat with fruit on it. I could see Gemma looking and looking. When everyone was really quiet, Gemma leaned forward.
Eat up, Gemma,
she said. Then she tried to pull a grape off the lady's hat. She pulled and pulled, and the lady's hat fell off. Gemma hid her face in Dad's coat. When we got home, I had an idea. I found a plate and a bowl. I turned the bowl upside down and put it on the plate. Then I took a bunch of grapes and 2 bananas and I put them on the plate. It looked just like the lady's hat. "Eat up, Gemma," I said. And she did. She ate all the grapes and the bananas. She even tried to eat the skins. "Thank goodness for that," said Mum.
We were getting really worried.
Said Dad. Grandma smiled at me. I felt very proud.
Gemma, eat up.
Said Gemma, and we all laughed.
Well, thank goodness for that. Gemma ate up in the end. Sounds like lots of other people are eating up. And they're being very noisy about it too. Come on. Right then now. What's your favourite food?
Chips! Chicken! Chocolate! Cheese!
A tasty piece of cheese. Look at the first 2 letters of cheese. Here's how you write them. Cheese. Now what's this? Chicken. It starts with the same 2 letters. Chicken. A lovely bar of chocolate. Watch how you write the first 2 letters. The first 2 letters of chocolate. My favourite food. Chips. Let's write the first 2 letters again. Chips. Now, have you ever been to a restaurant to eat?
Yes,
And did you see any sheep when you were there?
no.
Well, this story is all about what happened when some sheep visited a tea shop. It's called Sheep Out to Eat. 5 sheep stop at a small tea shop. They ask for a seat and a bite to eat. Sheep get menus. Sheep want feed. They point to words that they can't read. Sheep get soup. Sheep scoop. Sheep slurp. Sheep burp. Waiters bring them spinach custard. Sheep add sugar, salt, and mustard. Sheep take a few bites. Sheep lose their appetites. Waiters bring them tea and cake. Sheep add pepper by mistake. Sheep chomp. Sheep sneeze. Sheep jump and bump their knees. Table tips, teacup smash. Tea drips. Dishes crash. Dishes break. Waiters stare. Tea and cake are everywhere. Waiters mop all the slop. They ask the sheep to leave the shop. Sheep pout. Sheep walk out. Suddenly, they look about. Sheep crunch. Sheep munch. The lawn is what they want for lunch. Sheep smack lips. Sheep leave tips. They'll stop again on other trips. Silly old sheep. Glad I'm not the owner of that tea shop. What a mess they left behind. I've made some cheese sandwiches for my lunch. They're not so messy. But last night, I had a horrible dream about making sandwiches.
Cut yourself a great big slice of bread. Corned beef and honey make a lovely spread. Pink ice cream will top it. But whatever you do, don't drop it. It doesn't matter if it's marmalade or peanut butter and peas. Sardines swimming in strawberry jam or chocolate cream and cheese. It may be lovely in your hand, but when it hits the ground, you can be sure it will always land sticky side down. Cut yourself a great big slice of cake. Caramel and kipper is the best to bake. Chocolate sauce will top it, but whatever you do, don't drop it. It doesn't matter if it's marmalade or peanut butter and peas. Sardines swimming in strawberry jam or chocolate cream and cheese. It may be lovely in your hand, but when it hits the ground, you can be sure it will always land sticky side down. Sticky side down. Sticky side down.
What a dream! What do you like to fill your sandwiches with? You could draw a picture of your favourite sandwich and write down what's inside it. Or you could make a list of all the different foods you eat in one day. Meanwhile, I'd better get on with the washing up.